my favorite poses of all time. This is called the whale pose. So Karen stands next to the base's ears. Of course, Karen makes sure not to step on her base's ears. And the base holds the ankles of the flyer. Now, we all know that Acroyoga is a game of touch. So if Vlad was going to touch Karen underneath the butt, Karen obviously was going to sit down because she feels a touch. But that's not what we're doing today. He's going to touch her on the back. So Karen's going to lay down. The base is going to slowly bend the knees to absorb her and then straighten the hands and legs together. This is one of the poses that the base can take the leg a little bit further away to create a counterbalance. Okay, this is the pose. Karen can also put her hands underneath her neck. She doesn't want to have any pressure on her neck. And she a little bit lifts her butt up. You come down and we go back up. Remember, if this hurts on the lower back, the base can always do a little bit more flex. And Karen can also say the magic word whenever she wants. Joe, what's the magic word? Great question. Down. Anytime Karen says down, she goes down. And I want to tell you guys a quick story. One time in one of my classes with 50 people, I was lying on the floor and I held the base flyer's legs and I touched the flyer on the back. And the flyer wasn't listening. What did the flyer do? She didn't lay down and wail. She sat on my face. So guys, flyers, pay attention to the touch. I'm not going to tell you guys this twice. A couple of bonuses you can do. Right now we have 4 points of contact. So right now, Karen can lift one of her knees up. And now we have what's called stag. My finger got stuck. Stag pose is really pretty. If you're more flexible, Karen can also straighten her leg. This is a beautiful pose. You guys can film this like at the beach. It's fantastic. And put the leg back. The base can also do a couple of gentle squats just to show that he controls the pose. And if the base also wants, the base can also remove one of his feet. When the base removes the foot, the flyer naturally is going to tilt a little bit of weight over to the other side to make it easier for the base so she doesn't fall to this side. And the base is going to come back down, and we're going to bring her down. Whale is a little bit dangerous because if the flyer goes too much this way, boom, 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 she can fall. So you can notice that I do spot the flyer on the side that she doesn't fall on her head. But also as flyers, be aware where you are in space. If you feel that the base is falling, put your hands on the ground, say down, reach for the feet. Be prepared to save yourself. Don't be a zombie. But if Vlad decides to move his hands under her feet and he touches her under her feet, he wants to weight on her feet. So then what Karen does is she bends her knees, lifts her butt, and takes her shape all the way to her chest to create this really nice shape. This is a much stronger whale. Joe, why do we need a much stronger whale? What if you want to do a pop? Let's pop her in a chair. You need a strong back, right? Pop her in a chair. So there's a lot of times that we're going to need a stronger back. So this is the reason why sometimes we'll use the stronger back pose. Now, let's come down for a second. I want to show you guys one extra entrance to whale, which is an advanced entrance. If someone doesn't have any experience on handstands, maybe this is not your go-to pose for today. This is bonus. I'm trusting you guys. So what's going to happen is Vlad is going to take his knees all the way to his chest because he wants to make space for Karen to do her handstand. Karen's going to do her handstand as close to the base's butt as possible. So Karen, going for your handstands. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hand under her shoulder and one hand under her leg. So you notice how I spotted her shoulder and I spotted her leg to help her go in. Hands under the legs. We go to strong whale. Boom, boom, boom. Chin up. Boom. That's the shape. Okay, and you can notice how beautiful the alignment Vlad is. Because Vlad is an expert. Be an expert like Vlad. Now, let's come on down. I want to show you one more time the handstand, and I want to show you what usually goes wrong. Usually what goes wrong is the flyer falls back towards her head. We're going to practice the fail for a second. I do it on purpose. So she's going to do a handstand. Vlad's going to kind of collapse over here, and then she falls back into her head into this pose. That's what I see with most people. So Vlad has to really thank you guys for the beautiful demo. That was gorgeous. Vlad has to really collect her and scoop her to her line quickly to help her go to her line before the legs collapse back to the head. If you're feeling kind of crazy, you could always try to do the handstand back out. Neathy, she puts her hands on the ground, lifts one leg up, and Vlad gives her a little push, and of course she stands up pretty. That's the idea. Okay, so that's just extra bonus that you guys want to do if you guys are feeling nice and strong. All right, guys, let's go on to the next pose.